You're listening to Around the Parishes here on Scariff Bay Community Radio, the programme where we go all over East Clare every week to find out what's going on in all the different areas. Today our focus is on O'Callaghan's Mills, and I'm delighted to be joined on the line by our correspondent there, Pat O'Brien. Pat, good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon to you.
Pat, I suppose things are flying in the mills. The GA is up and running and really taking to the pitch this weekend.
Yeah, I suppose, Jim, the last time I was talking to COVID was still around and I suppose it's kind of settled down a small bit, and although there's a bit of it around all the time, so I suppose things are opening up anyway, and it's just nice to see sport and community organisations and all, out and about again and making plans and for the year, and hopefully it'll be a good year for everyone.
Yes.
Yeah, the senior team are taking the field on Saturday, Jim, and Kilkishen in the first round of the Clare Cup, just the opening game in the Clare Champion Cup. So they'll be playing over in Kilkishen on Saturday. Gary Coney is on the council panel there, and Colin Crean is on the extended panel as well. And Colin is very busy because he's involved in handball as well. So then the Junior A team then won the Junior A Championship. They beat Kilmaley in the Junior A Championship finals in 2020, Jim. And due to COVID, there was no presentation of medals, so that's going ahead now on Saturday, the 26th of March at 7 p.m. in the Woodstock Hotel in Innis.
Good
and
stuff.
The medals are going to be presented by Cyril Farrell is the guest of honour. So Cyril will be presenting the medals to the team and this. And tickets are €40 each, and they're still available if anybody around wants to purchase a ticket. They'll still be available, and they're usually available on Monday nights here in the clubhouse. We'll be around the Lasher there on Monday nights in the clubhouse, and tickets are available there from the officers. Or contact any of the club members.
And what date did you say again, Pat?
On the 26th of Saturday, 26th of March.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Okay.
The club also, a bit of work done around the clubhouse competition. We're doing a lot of work around the front there, and it has been tarmac-adam, so it's a great job. It's lovely and clean now. And before there was a lot of very gravelly, and there was potholes in it and water and things, but there's completely tarmac-adam the whole front of the building there and all around the back of the clubhouse. So it is a fine job now, and you'll know yourself from your working in Scariff, where it does a great job, and it's lovely and clean when it's done. That's
right. Yeah, it's great when the job is finally finished.
Yeah. Broadband also. The club have negotiated with Broadband for a portal there in the car park and just inside the wall there, and they have a 5-year lease there. Because it is 15-year lease, a 5-year lease, I think, for my one of it. And a portal there, we'll say, for Broadband in East Clare, which is a kind of a little building there in the corner inside the gate.
Good.
So that will be kind of supposed to be a centre for kind of putting broadband out around East Clare,
yes,
around the area.
Lovely, very good. Okay.
Yeah, well, just like to congratulate a former chairman of the club there as well, John Linehan. John, he got a presidential award for work for education, and in UL, and I think he managed the first UL team to win the Fitzgibbon Cup there, maybe 20 years back, and he's been involved in the GA in UL for the last 40 years. He does maintenance and plumbing and all that in there, and
yeah.
He got a President's Award recently.
Right. Well deserved.
Well deserved. Yeah, that's all on the GA at the present time anyway, Jim.
Okay, and the Community Council, I presume, have been busy as well.
Yeah, the annual general meeting at the Community Council now is on the 23rd of March at 8 p.m. in the Community Centre, and they're just putting out out some news that anyone that's interested in community development has come along and that it's the same people that tends to meet up and all those things, and the there's a need for new people and younger people to come in. So we'll be appealing to younger people maybe to come along to the meeting and maybe help out and maybe take up a position or maybe small positions. We didn't be going for the chairman's job straight away, but maybe just to help out. And because these committees need to be regionalised,
Yes, yeah, so they do, of course. New ideas.
Like see new ideas coming in. Yeah. Also, there's a spring clean day on Saturday, the 26th of March at 11 a.m. and Linda McGrath is the lead woman in that. So it was a great day last year, and there was a huge amount of work done, and there was a big crowd out for it. So this annual event is on the 26th of March, and it's a Saturday morning, so it's 11 o'clock.
Very good.
Now the scrap collection is still going ahead, and we have the scrap Deadfoot Air below and the J Browns near the handball alley, and it's a fundraising thing, and it's still going ahead. So if anyone has old steel or scrap or roofs or anything that they want to, then maybe they contact some of the committees with if they need maybe a collection of that.
Good stuff.
The bottle banks and clothes banks also were relocated from the Bradford Road to the GA car park because there was building development going on where they were, and just in a private corner of the down the Bradford Road, so they're being relocated there to the GA car park for now anyway.
Okay.
So that's all in the community council, Jim.
Lovely. And I suppose the Camogie Club, Pat, is still is getting going as well as the hurling club.
Yeah, the Camogie Club now will be up and running as well. I think I see the paper there. The leagues are on from next week, and they're starting up, and they have been playing there recently. So we have a couple of girls there on the county senior team, Elena Ryan and Tiva Kelly are on the senior team, and then you have the junior team. Kate O'Gorman is the captain, and Siobhan Linehan. Both of them are our senior club team here, and on the those two girls are on the junior team.
Yes.
And Eamon Murphy captain the St. Joseph Trulla to the Munster League victory recently there. They defeated St. Flanagan's girls in the Munster Junior final. And she was joined on the team there by her clubmates Abby Heffernan, Anya Linehan, Casey Frost and Chloe Philpott on the team. So they had a great victory, and they weren't letting the boys go away with it all.
No, absolutely not. No, great to see that. Great to hear it. I gathered there's a quiz in aid of the Milford Hospice coming up as well.
Oh yeah, Mary Gallagher, my teacher there, she runs a quiz there, which is an annual one. Well, it hadn't gone ahead for the last couple of years on account of COVID as well. COVID appears to have stopped everything. But anyway, it's back and running again on the 18th of March, and you'll have teams of 4, and it's all funds are in aid of Milford.
Very good.
So it's a great, and give people out as well.
Well, there's no parish in East Clare, Pat.
There's
no parish in East Clare that Milford doesn't touch.
Oh, yeah, for sure. There's for sure, Jim. There's someone and in families, nearly more families, I suppose, around East Clare.
That's right. Listen, you mentioned a moment ago about the girls not letting the lads away with all the glory, but of course you had a number of lads on that Tulla team that won the Harty Cup there a few weeks ago.
And we had there was a great run of victories there along in the Harty Cup, and so they had great wins over. They went down to Fermoy and beat Fermoy extra time down in Fermoy, which was and got him on the road in, and they had CBC from Cork after that, and De La Salle from Waterford, and Artskull reached in Limerick, and for the Griswold final inside in the Gaelic ground. So it was a great one for the team, and it got a great boost to hurling around East Clare, and there was great excitement over the school and winning their first title.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and, I think everyone in East Clare, certainly all GA people in East Clare, were absolutely thrilled with their success.
Yeah. And we had 6 players on the panel, Jim, Colin Cleary and Fionn Hickey and Michael McMahon on the team. And then you had 3 subs. You had Billy Scanlon, Darren Maroney, and Colin McNamara, who were younger players. They were on the subs panel.
Good stuff.
They were unlucky. They played in the Ireland semi-final in that Sunday, and they were defeated by St. Kieran's. But I think they had some problems with fitness for players, and some of them hadn't trained in as well. So they had, and you need to be 100% in your meeting. St. Kieran's of Kilkenny in an Ireland semi-final.
You do. They have a long, proud history in St. Kieran's, haven't they?
Oh, they have, and I was down at the match now, Jim, and they were a big physical team and whatever. They were winning the rucks and all they were winning all the vital battles around the middle there. The middle third, as they call it now.
Yes.
That's the new term in hurling.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Well, anyway, listen, they had a great year, and they should be very proud over in Tulla.
They had a fabulous year. They had, yeah. It was an marvelous year for them, and it was great to see them. And hopefully it'll bring them on in the hurling, and they'll all remember it in years to come when they all meet up.
Of course. Listen, the Mills is a hotbed of handball. Is there any thing happening in the handball world at the moment?
There's a lot going on in handball, Jim. The Nationals in Belfast, of course, were on there after Christmas. They're usually on in November with us, but with all COVID and things, they were put back until January. So Colin Crehan won the Nationals. It was 32 elite players in the competition, and it was run over a weekend. And Colin won. He defeated the Dermot Nash in the final, and he has moved into second spot now on the rankings. You know, all the top players. They compete in ranking tournaments. You have Golden Gloves up in Belfast, and then there's one. There's a tournament in Connacht and Leinster and Munster. You know, they have all these ranking tournaments, and they have a ranking. So he's in second place. I think Martin Mulcairn from Galway is in number one spot at the present time. So the All-Ireland now, the All-Ireland singles has just started. He was up in Belfast, King's Court last weekend, and the first and second rounds were played there. So he defeated Jack Coonan from Tipperary in round two. He had a bye in round one, so he's into the quarterfinals now, which will be played this weekend up in King's Court. Okay,
so he has to hold on to his position now and get up to the top if possible.
Yeah, well, the All-Ireland, of course, he went to win. The Nationals is a separate competition. It's a separate thing with the All-Irelanders versus the one to win. And, of course, himself and Dermot play together. They have two All-Ireland doubles titles, one, and I suppose only for COVID again. They probably might have had three in a row. But anyway, they'll probably be teaming up later on to compete in the doubles.
Yes.
Yeah, Chloe Philpott also won. She won a Munster Ladies Junior title there recently. It was an all-clear final against, I think, Ashley Fitzgerald from Drumgrady, and she won that. And then you had Anya Linehan. There was a 2021 under-15 singles All-Ireland was postponed, and she won that there as well, and won the All-Ireland title under-15. And then you had Fiona Close joined up with Emma Rogers from Scariff from the under-15 doubles All-Ireland. So them girls at the All-Irelands won there from last year. Of course, they were delayed finals.
Yes.
Then you heard there recently. Then Lee Murphy and Danny Ryan from Drumgrady. They're in the All-Ireland under-14 final. They won last Sunday down in Cashel in the All-Ireland semi-final. So they're playing a Kilkenny pairing in the All-Ireland final.
Lovely.
And then you have Aoife Frost and Ellie Collins from Clooney. They won the under-16 girls doubles in Munster. And they're in All-Ireland semi-final election, I suppose, in the coming weeks as well.
Okay.
And then you have Eddie Frost won the Munster under-13 singles last week. And you have in under-12 girls doubles, Chloe Hannon and Juliet Maroney. They defeated Chloe O'Brien and Erin Neville from Tipperary to win the under-12 doubles. And Donegal Linehan partnered by Owen Shanahan, defeated the Waterford pairing 15-12, 15-11 in the boys under-13 doubles Munster Championship. So there's a lot of success. Championships coming, a lot of success, yeah. There is, yeah. And especially at underage level. A lot of the coaching couldn't go ahead there in the last couple of years, but the young fellows seems to have been maybe doing a bit in their own, and
they're certainly not behind anyway in terms of fitness and sharpness.
They're not behind anyway. No.
Okay.
Just another one there as well, Jim. Con Collins, he was a former O'Callaghan's Mills technician, handballer, and won many titles in county and underage level here in Clare. But he moved up to Belfast there recently. He got married there a couple of years back, and he won another Star Masters in Belfast there recently as well.
Lovely. So, great stuff. Great success.
Great success, yeah.
Pat, we've come to the end of Around the Parishes for the moment. Listen, many thanks, Pat, for coming on and giving us all the news and the news of all the success in O'Callaghan's Mills. There really are, it's great cause for celebration. So many thanks to you.
Thanks, Jim. Thank you.